What is happening, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Matthew Snow's the Gold Crease Guardian, continuing on with the crossover games. Let's go. Crossover games actually bring us a familiar foe both to the channel and to this season. The second game of the year, I played a summer, very much late call game against the Highwaymen that ended in a shootout. So we're coming in and playing the Highwaymen on home ice this time, and so far the first two looks were breakaways followed by a tip. So at least I'm used to seeing those chances against them. On the plus side, we scored on our first shot, which was also a breakaway. So are we just having a shootout with extra steps here? I'm not really sure what's going on. This game actually started out hot. They had one guy thrown out right away as that one's coming off the post through a screen. They had one guy thrown out within the first 4 or 5 minutes or something like that. I think it was actually this penalty. And then they had another one thrown out pretty quickly. After that, it was just a bit of a mess, to be honest with you. So, weird start to this one. But, again, we've got the 1-0 lead. I like that. Their chances to get pucks on net actually only resulted in one from a good scoring opportunity and one from a tip. And then we got 2 goals right away, which we haven't done very often. So getting the goal support is nice. I like not having given my team the need, there's the word I'm looking for, to fight back from being down a couple of goals. So that's really nice. And we'll see if this can continue. Lots of puck handling here in this one, trying to make simple plays, which I'm doing a pretty good job of. Loving the RV3i still. I talked about this, that was close. Could have used the stick on that one. Talked about this in a previous video as well. This is probably my preferred stick over even the RM2i, just with the profile and the feel, which is not what I would have expected. But we will take it, and that is a couple of good saves, battling out and getting a nice quick whistle as I cover that up. First one's tipped on net really nicely, and then just kind of battling. I couldn't scoop it in, so he gets a few whacks at it, but never has an opportunity to actually put it in net from where he was. And that's a really nice stop there with the glove. Would love to catch it, but having it bounce out, not the worst thing in the world when I can control it and cover it. Doing a decent job through traffic there. Would like to have controlled that puck again, though. Having a lot of those pucks kind of bounce off of me is frustrating because that's not normally something that I have happen too often. So would like to avoid that as this puck goes back and forth while we're on the penalty kill. Maybe a whistle would be a good way to go. Whew. We'll get the whistle, but this one is tough because it's a 3-on-1 down low. I'm looking for that puck to not get through, and so I'm a little bit behind that. He just squarely hits that post there. You can see I pushed out maybe a little bit because, again, I was trying to protect against the shot. So in the case where he makes that pass, my reaction kind of comes from a place where I'm back on my heels a little bit and forces me to go in a way that I wouldn't have wanted, causing me to go a little bit forward instead of straight across. Either way, he hit the post and it stayed out, so we're fine. This guy's got some slick hands. He's made a couple of really nice moves here. Didn't get it on net again there, but he's made a couple of really nice moves to get some chances. And so far, we're keeping him off the scoreboard still, which always feels good when a guy's got that kind of skill and he's making those moves. Another one where I gotta just control that puck. Getting some pucks caught would be really nice right about now. Ooh, they're not happy about that one. Goalie immediately signaling for a kick. Let's look at this. Looks like it's off the left toe here as he goes to stop. Yeah, left toe, never touches his right foot. I'm going to have to say that is going to count, and the referee agreed. That one is borderline, to be fair, but we'll leave it up. It is 3-0 either way. We outshot him 17-14. Really good back and forth period, and we just were able to capitalize on our chances where they weren't. So we will carry a 3-0 lead into the second period, something we haven't done very much at all, as we score again on the rebound here to make it 4-0. I mean, I don't have a win with the Polar Bears in Farmington this year. So, yeah, this feels really good so far. Oh, what a stick. The thing about the Highwaymen, though, is if you remember it all last year in our crossover games, we played them again in Farmington. Woo, close call there. And they actually kept it really close. Good hands there. You can see me just a little bit late because of all the moves he's making. But he mishandles it, partially due to my patience, which I'll take. And the crossover game with these guys last year for the Polar Bears, I think it was a 7-5 or an 8-6 game or something like that. It was very back and forth. So they're definitely not out of it at this point in time. I think they were in first place in the league. I believe they're still in first place in the league down river. So they're a solid team. You never know what's going to happen here. We cannot let up. Ooh, good stick there on the back door after the deflection through traffic. Almost ended up right on their tape. A good back check here as well on the breakaway. Woo! That one was a little bit sneaky. But, more chances? Yep, puck's coming out to the point. Let's take care of that. We don't want any more of that, and we actually caught one for once. But yeah, just the breakaway move again. And then here, another chance. Ooh, that little rebound attempt almost ended up in the net because of my weird recovery, but good job there by my defenseman to make sure he only had one option, and then by me making sure that I took away that option. And we're going to get a whistle here as we go into the half, up 4, and we are quickly going to make it 5 with a really nice tic-tac-toe passing play. Backdoor, wide open kind of feeling. 5-0. Let's keep this rolling. Ooh, that was maybe not my best decision. Coming across, he catches this puck, and you can see me kind of lean back and up to try and take away that space. I was there. All I had to do was lean into that post, and it would have been fine. Now, the net might have come off, but it would have been fine. Oh, catch that puck. Again, padding the stats with some shots, but got to catch that puck. But yeah, that explosive push across, I probably could have just leaned into it, would have been fine. Instead, I leaned away and he hit the post and nearly scored. So that's one of those things where good body position can make a huge, huge difference.
I don't do anything.
Whoop, missed him there. That's gonna be icing. Their goalie making some good stops at the other end now. Still, really anybody's game in that. 5-0 is not that far out of reach. This is, I get lucky that this puck kind of bounced right back to me. But I will take it. And that was dangerous. Passing up the 3-on-1 there, and then Gashi gave me plenty of time to get back. But look at this pass. Across, I'm sliding all the way over trying to get there. I think that the guy in front misses, and they're expecting the guy in the back door to have stopped at the post, which I would have as well. And I never would have had a chance on that one. But it didn't get on net, and so we were fine until this play. Look at this pass. This is the old heel drag spinorama across, and I'm not looking for that to a wide open guy, and because I'm not looking for that, I am a little behind. You can see me with the hop step to try and catch up, and my hand is high instead of being kind of in that middle position. He goes low glove, beats me. I'm able to make the next save, which is really nice. But that ruins the shutout, which is unfortunate because, first of all, I would like a shutout. I haven't had one this year. I could use one this year. And also, it just, you know, is fun to make a bunch of saves in a row. Either way, we are up 6-1 going into the third period here now, which feels really good in a game where they've had some decent chances. And we have found a way to bury, and just being up 6-1 always feels better than being down 6-1, which is where it feels like we've been more often than not this year. So let's just go ahead. Let's add on a couple maybe and coast in to a solid victory here. Or we could turn it over at the point, and great defensive play will make up for that. Another spinorama. This guy just all the tricks. Trying to do wild things out there to make things happen, and that is a Michigan attempt. Good move around Will, but that is the perfect way to play the Michigan. I am up, I am tall, I'm not in a paddle down or anything like that, so my shoulder and my head fill the space where his stick is going to be. He never had a chance to score. I actually never got it on net because of the way he flung it around. But the way that I used my body up and into that post prevents that Michigan attempt. So get that out of here. Once again, doing a bit more filling space than controlling pucks on that off angle. But this is a really nice stop. On the mini breakaway here, good pressure by my defenseman so he can really only do one thing. And I'm able to get over and seal up nicely, make sure that puck does not squeak through me. So keeping it a 7-1 hockey game, which is really nice. And another one on that breakaway there. Again, he tried to tuck that back against the grain. This one gets tipped, and really good tip, actually. But we'll take it. And now we're up 8-1. So we are in control. That is for sure in this one. And so here you'll see there's a guy standing over by the bench there. He was one of the two guys kicked out early in this game. He would not stop chirping at the refs. So the refs decided that that this was going to be the end of the game. So we're going to get the 8-1 win. And we're going to go home a little bit early. So win-win situation, I guess. Well, there we go. 8-1 victory. Nice win. Like to see that. My first win with the Polar Bears on the year. Comes in a crossover game. So that's nice. 30 saves. Really, really good. Would have liked that shutout, to be honest with you. But if you ask my college teammates and the puck with a piece out of it over there on my shutout puck pyramid, it would make perfect sense because shutouts always got ruined for me one way or the other. So an 8-1 win is really good. We will take it. Yeah, just hope to build on that because that's the kind of play that I kind of expected from myself and have seen at times but haven't seen consistently. So let's continue going with that, and I would love to keep rolling with some really good games here on the channel. The next game up is actually something that has never happened before on the channel, so stay tuned for that. I can't wait to show you guys. Or can I? I can't decide yet. It's a little bit strange. But we'll see that in the next video, especially if you head down below and hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you know when I'm uploading videos. Really appreciate everybody that's been following along. I love doing these things. So please stay tuned to the channel, and I'll see you all next time.